It was a chilly morning when Sarah Morales, a nurse living in Encino, noticed the ash raining down from the sky. Her husband, Michael, turned on the news to see the headline, "Palisades Fire spreads, thousands evacuate." The fire, which began near the rugged hills of Pacific Palisades, had crossed into residential areas. "We thought we had time," Sarah said later, "but the winds had other plans." January 2025 began with an ominous reminder of nature's fury as the residents of Los Angeles woke to red skies, choking smoke and raging flames. What started as a small spark in the Pacific Palisades quickly turned into a full-scale catastrophe, the Palisades Fire. Propelled by unrelenting Santa Ana winds, the fire surged through the city's western neighborhoods, devouring everything in its path. By nightfall, the flames had reached Encino. Sarah and Michael packed hastily, grabbing essential documents, their children, and their dog. The evacuation was chaotic, with sirens blaring and neighbors shouting warnings. While the Palisades Fire consumed the west, the Eaton Fire ignited near Altadena, threatening communities in the foothills. Emergency services were overwhelmed, with dry hydrants in some areas exacerbating the crisis. Schools, hospitals, and senior homes were evacuated as the fire marched closer. Mike Bennett, a retired firefighter, described the scene. "It was like a war zone. Flames would jump highways in minutes. People had no choice but to run." Over 180,000 residents were displaced, including celebrities whose multi-million-dollar homes were reduced to ash. Among them was the renowned singer Alexa Green, who later shared a heartfelt message on social media. "I lost my home today, but not my hope. Stay strong, LA." Tragically, not everyone was as fortunate. The fires claimed at least 24 lives, including a heroic firefighter, Captain Dean Willis, who perished while rescuing trapped residents in Altadena. Amid the devastation, stories of resilience emerged. Shelters overflowed with evacuees. But volunteers stepped up, providing food, clothing, and emotional support. Restaurants donated meals, and local businesses opened their doors to those in need. Roger Franklin, the owner of a food delivery service in downtown LA, converted his fleet of electric skateboards to distribute supplies. "We couldn't just sit and watch. Everyone had to do their part," he said. After days of relentless firestorms, firefighters began to make progress, aided by a brief lull in the winds. Governor Gavin Newsom's declaration of a state of emergency brought in National Guard troops while federal aid flowed in following President Biden's disaster declaration. As of January 13, 2025, the fires were partially contained, but the road to recovery remained daunting. Economic losses were estimated at $50 billion, making this one of California's costliest disasters. For Sarah Morales and her family, the memory of their escape lingers. Standing in a shelter in downtown LA, she said, "We've lost our home, but we haven't lost each other. That's what matters." Los Angeles, a city accustomed to challenges, now faces the monumental task of rebuilding. But amidst the ashes, a spirit of unity and resilience shines, reminding everyone that even in the face of nature's wrath, humanity endures.